So I call them catching them early. If you raise a son today, somebody will enjoy a great husband tomorrow. If you instill the basic virtue of life into your son today, somebody, including you, will enjoy a great man tomorrow. You know why? Because whatever filters or whatever affects your son, tomorrow will definitely affect you. So why not just take it upon yourself now and just commit to raising a total, respectful, or responsible great man tomorrow? You can only do it from the place of that grooming stage, because it gets to a point where you are not able to groom a full-fledged man. Let me give you a typical example of what I'm saying. Now, a child, a son, your son, gets back from school and makes it through the door, and he throws his backpack somewhere, flings his sneakers, or flings his socks somewhere. You just rush immediately and you keep redirecting them. Pick up after yourself. You need to go back and pick up after yourself. And as you keep doing it, it becomes part of him. And he knows that he can just make it through the door, neatly take off his backpack, take off his socks, his sneakers, and he has a designated place where he can just go keep them. That same son, you see that same son, you're teaching all these things and he's not getting, really angry or getting fussy or getting, trying to get agitated. That same son, if you do not imbibe or instill or keep redirecting him to do that today, by the time he grows up as a full-blown husband, a full-blown man, he makes it through the door, and then you see him flinging his tie, you see him flinging his suit, see him flinging his shoes, and then the wife will have to pick up after him. Look, it gets to a point where she becomes overwhelmed. She gets irritated. She gets angry. Why she will have to be picking up after a full-blown man? And men, our king do not like, they have their ego. And that is how they are wired. There is nothing you can do about it. They are, it becomes a problem when you keep talking about the same thing all the time. The same thing they always do. But they just expect that you should just keep quiet and just be picking after them. Come on, this is a human being. I believe in the golden rule. The golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. One of the great gifts God has blessed me with is the great help I enjoy from my husband. And it has trickled down to, our children. You can imagine dealing with a half-baked man, and then we'll have to deal with half-baked boys, children. I mean, no human being can take it. You get to a breaking point. Right, this show must continue. The devil is a liar. So my little son, who is learning how to operate my media, how to get me all set up, and all of those good stuff, apparently didn't know that he gave me a half charged, like the mic wasn't fully charged, so the mic packed up on us halfway. But again, the show must continue. I can't be mad at my son because he's learning. Okay, so like I said, a son today is a potential husband tomorrow, is a potential man, a great man tomorrow. So we all have to commit to raising them. And see, you cannot totally blame a man. You know what? You cannot totally blame a man for his display, or for whatever, or partially whoever he has become today, because some of the things he doesn't know, he wasn't shown, he was not taught. If you don't teach him, how does he know? We were just busy concentrating on the girl child, and then we'll just leave the boy out, thinking that, oh, you know what, it is the girl we should groom, it is the girl you should groom. Because most of the time, have you heard that saying, if a girl cooks food, all right, and the food is not as pleasant as the mom expects it to be, she will be like, is this how you're going to be cooking in your husband's house? But never a time have I heard anyone say, oh, is this how you're going to treat your wife, or is this how you're going to, act, is this how you're going to, so women are groomed to carry themselves in a certain way, and then we do not pay attention to the man. A half-baked king can never do well, with a full-baked queen, because after some time, hey, the queen will have a burnout. The queen would definitely max out on her patience, and this is where all the conflicts, some of the conflicts and disagreement comes from, because a woman will always break down, and it's vice versa. If you raise a full-blown man, a full-blown king, and you have a half-baked queen, or in fact little to nothing, there will definitely be that conflict. So my desire is to at least come close, instill the basic virtue of life that can get a good foundation, get a good relationship started. If tomorrow they find themselves in a place where, mommy is not there, daddy is not there, they can definitely survive. Or if whenever they get married, they can make a good husband, they can be hands on, they can run the house, whether the woman is there or not. Have you thought of what happens to you, when your wife gets pregnant, and if you're the type of those that the wife, is always very, very sick? Is it that the house will come to a standstill, or the home will come to a standstill because your wife is not able to, or she's way cut off in traffic or at work? You cannot run the show and survive. I mean, so these are some of the things, I said, we'll be talking about. So today I'm going to touch base. If you have not watched that video where I talked extensively, that video is a masterpiece. Like, hey, I don't know what came over me, but I just let it out, and a lot of people, that video has been shared. A lot of people, testimonies already, people who have boys who did not even, who want to take it upon themselves now to start paying critical attention to the boy child when it has to do with his personal hygiene. Go and watch that videos. But today we are going to be talking about how we can, some of the basic, virtue we can instill in our boy. As we are grooming the girl child, we'll be grooming the boy alongside. And I have them here. And number one is to teach. Let me go ahead. Let me, sorry. Number one is to teach your child how to teach your boy child how to harmlessly admire a lady, how to harmlessly admire the opposite sex. Do you know that sometimes, and these are some of the little things that our men do not know how to do, and then you hear something like, oh, our African men are not romantic. African men are not romantic because some of these basic things they were not taught, and you will not blame them. And so if you're a mother of boy, or you have opportunity to be a big sister to a little brother, start teaching them how to harmlessly, admire a girl. I have a 6-year old right now. All right. My last born is 6-year old. There is no time except that boy does not see you. Anytime I dress up and I make it through the door, you will hear him say, oh, mom, you look really beautiful. If I go to the salon, get my hair done or get my nails done, if this boy will always notice it. And you say, mom, I love your nails. Mom, you got your nails done. Mom, you got your hair done. Meanwhile, you have a full-blown man, okay? A full-blown husband. All right. Your wife goes to the salon, and little things like this, just they add spice to the relationship. Your wife goes to the salon, goes to get her hair done or her nails done, pedicure, manicure, whatever, and she makes it through the door, and you're just there, just staring at the woman, and the woman in her mind is like, what is wrong with my husband? Why can't he just open his mouth and just tell me I look beautiful? And do you know, sometimes the man is just admiring you in his heart, but he just doesn't know how to express it. And so we want you to be expressive. We want you to look at us and say, oh, I love you, I love what I love what you have on. I love that makeup. I love your nails. I love your hair. So yeah, our kids, we teach them to be very, very expressive, and yes, that same virtue, when they grow up tomorrow, or when they find themselves, in their home with their wives or whatever as the case may be, they will be expressive. The other thing, So teach your children, basically, teach your boys that it's okay for them to see a woman harmlessly, admire them. You look good. I love your shoe. I love your dress. You look really beautiful. You look amazing. Teach them empathy. Number two, I say teach them empathy. A lot of our men do not, they don't have empathy at all. Teach them empathy. Teach them empathy. Let them put themselves in somebody else's shoes. You're telling your wife who just made it through or who was stuck in traffic all day, made it through the door. You've been in the house with the kids, maybe, and you still expect her. I mean, empathy. How would you feel if you're the one making it through the door, all fagged out, all drained up, all, fact, stressed out from work already? The little you can do is to put yourself in that person's shoes and just, try to empathize, help out, just get the house going, get the house running, until she gets, empathy. Teach your children empathy. Teach your son, teach your son empathy. Number three, teach them how to care. Teach them how to show concern. Teach them how to show kindness. Teach them how to care. Teach them how to reach out immediately. Teach them how to speak up and give themselves, give other people shoulders to lean on, especially the opposite sex, whether it's at work, your neighbor, you see your neighbor who is a single parent, single mom, outside trying to get stuff done. You can always reach out and help. You can always show concern. You can always be a listening ear to someone. So show that care. Show that care. Just don't look at someone who is going through stuff and you're like, like you're just bottled up. And like I said again, sometimes they care, but they just don't know how to go about it. They actually care in their heart and they wish they can be of any help to you, but they don't know at what how to go about it. It's okay to walk up to the person. Are you okay? Can we talk? Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Is there anything I can say to make you feel better? You can always count on me. So yes, teach them how to care. I said number four. Are we on number four? Teach them how to talk. Teach them how to talk. Teach them how to be discreet, right? Teach them how to talk when it comes to the opposite sex. You see men telling women, you look fat, or you are putting on weight, or women do not want to hear it, whether it's from my brother or my husband. But do you know there is a way you can still go about it? You can pass your message across without, without without disrespecting the person, without making the person feel less of herself or feeling angry. Okay, so yeah, know how to talk. There are things you do not tell a lady. How old are you? Where do we, there are things, teach them. That is the woman that is in their heart. You are the first woman that they come in contact with. So spend time with them, teach them. They should never body shame a woman. Teach them. Now, number five, right? Are we number five? Teach them how to control their temper. In my house here, putting your hands on anybody is a no-no. They've never seen their father put his hands on me. They've never seen their father raise his voice at me. We find a way to get issues resolved without, getting physical. So teach them how to control their temper, what they should do, how to go about it, so that you don't raise a child tomorrow who does not know how to control his temper and who feels that the only way to calm himself down is to put his hands on, whether he's the fellow man or another woman. Teach them from head, teach them little by little how to control their temper. It will help them. Are we in number six? Number six, teach them how to cover their lives spiritually. This one is very, very important. In fact, I'm not doing it numerically, but teach them how to, instill that spiritual virtue in them. Teach them how to guard themselves spiritually, even though you're praying for them as a mother. But yes, it's also very, very important to take them to the river and teach them how to fish. Teach them how to cover themselves spiritually. Are we number seven? Teach them how to apologize. Teach your sons that it's okay. It's okay. It does not make them any less of a man. Teach them how to apologize, to always pursue peace, whether they feel that they are at fault at the time or not, but they should fight towards de-escalating the issue, fight towards calming themselves down, calming the tension down, and then they can talk about it later. But they should pursue peace. Let their first instinct be to pursue peace. So they should go ahead and apologize. Teach them it's okay to apologize, whether you think that you're right or not. Teach them how to apologize, because some people, they just feel that making them apologizing reduces them. Apologizing makes people want to ride over them, wants to take them for granted. No, 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 no. So teach your boys ahead of time, early, how to apologize. Are we number 8? Teach them to look out for their loved ones, and this includes their sister, their co-workers, their friend. Look out for everyone. Look out for your wife. Okay, look out for them. Let their well-being, their mental health, their spiritual well-being, their physical well-being, their social well-being, their emotional well-being be something that you will look out for. Look out for them. Look out for them. Look out for them. Are we in number 10? Teach them how to work. Teach your boy child how to work. Look, hey, in this house we gotta work. You gotta work. Teach them how to work early. They should work. Work, hard work. Work is a virtue. Teach them is a strength that will come handy for them in later life. They should learn early how to, work, so that tomorrow they will provide for their. Don't raise lazy boys. Don't raise lazy boys. Even if you have it all, even if you know you can provide. My son right now, my 11, my 10-year old, this is summer. We pay him $20 every week to clean the kitchen, wake up in the morning and get things done. This is not just paying my child, but again, I just want him to enjoy working for his money. Let him know that yes, I can always get up and hand over that $20 to him, but I want him to work for it, so that he will see the importance. He will see the importance of work, and he enjoys it. Are we in number 10? Teach them to lead by example. Teach them to lead by example. And that starts from us, the parents. All right. That starts from us, the parents. The way my husband carries himself, he knows that he is not only carrying himself for himself. There are people who look up to him. There are people who are looking up to him. Me likewise. Okay. I also know that my children are looking up to me, and I want them to know that I am leading by example, so that when they grow up tomorrow, it will not be a case of, I can only show you the way. No, 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 no. Teach you also is going to trickle down. You're passing it from generation to generation. That is why we have to start early. And then I said, what else did I say? Teach them how to work. Okay, teach them how to work and provide. I have said that. Teach them to, okay, by example, I've also said that. Teach them the golden rule. The golden rule in this house is do unto others what you want others to do to you. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and teach them humility. Every great leader is a servant. Every great leader is a servant. I have come to know that. Look, submission and humility. Humility is one thing that you cannot in a home, right? In a home, humility. I have learned that long ago. I have learned it from my husband. I see how my husband, get down. He's the head of the house. He's the head of the home. I always use him as an example. He's the head of the home, but you guess what? My husband will look out for everyone. He's ready to serve everyone. And that is why we look out, like anything that we get him angry or stress him. My husband and I has never have to have any conversation about telling me or redirecting me to submit. No, I submit to him with all pleasure. I submit to him, without even knowing that is what submission is all about. I have said it many times, because this guy serves. He serves, and continuously, a father, a head, my boss, my oga at the top. Yet he's a leader. He's the leader, but he will see him, his subjects. He looks out for them to be sure that we are all okay. Hobby will be the one to wake up in the morning, in the night. If you're not feeling okay, believe me, he will be the one to wake up in the middle of the night. As old as you are, he will still come to your side and, wake you up, he's already popped up or pop up all the pills. Your mother is there. He will give you what? Put the medication in your hand, put water in your hand. If you're not feeling fine, he can always bring you food in bed. I mean, so it does not, humility, you cannot go wrong with it at all. Humility, and that is why everyone adores him. The children adore him, they look out for him. I adore him, I look out for him. So a great leader is not the one that is just bossing everyone up and down. Like when you show up like this, everybody knows the king of the jungle has arrived. Everybody take cover. You don't want to be that kind of man that will knock on the door as soon as your children hear the sound of your car. Instead of running towards the door to come give you a hug, everybody is taking cover because you have arrived. The lion has arrived, and everybody must have to just be on. Everybody will just be frightened. What are we done wrong? What? No, 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 no. You are a leader. You have a servant. The heart of a servant, and you're always ready to lead and look out for your subjects. And please, I say it again. I say it again. If all of us can commit, let us all commit and do our own little part. No one is perfect, but at least we can instill into our girl child, into our boy child, whatever we carry them on in life. And then the others can just be, oh, personality difference. She doesn't like this. This is how she gets her stuff done. Because these are some of the things that are lacking in homes. And as little as the sound, it brings a lot of conflicts in relationship. But if you have this, you have a son who knows how to cook. He can always wake up when the husband is, if the wife is not feeling fine or the wife is so tired, we will just jump up, hands on, and get things done. Because yes, this is how he was brought up. Doing laundry for everyone does not reduce him. Cleaning the house does not reduce him. Doing his children's hair, my children, boys, right now, I shot a video that went viral. My children can braid my hair, twist my hair. So yeah, if they have a girl child today and mommy is not around and they have to, no, a child, your daughter cannot go to school with an unkempt hair because the father cannot at least twist the hair. But again, if you do not teach them, how will they know? So sometimes when we even blame our husbands or blame our men, no, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do this, it is because they were not taught. And so if you take it upon yourself to just start right now, believe me, it's going to go a long way. If I missed anything, I want to hear it at the comment section. We all need to learn. We all need to get it right, and the Lord will help us to get these great men the Lord has privileged us to birth. We will not fail. We will not fail in our own duty. God will help us, and as God continues to also lead them and mold their destiny and help them to become great in life. I love you guys. There is absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm sorry I had to do this voiceover. Again, my mic packed up, but we'll look out for it later. Let me know what you think at the comment section, and together we'll raise great kings that will make themselves proud, make the world proud, and make us proud. I beg to sign up now if you're not part of this family yet. A good time to join the family. This is a family friendly channel, and you will love us here. Love you guys. Bye. Peace out. A like from me, a like from you will really be so much, I will really appreciate it. And a comment from you also, I will go a long way. I want to read from you. Love you guys. Bye. Every day.